Alright, patch day. Or, I guess, technically, the day after patch day. Whatever. Um, yeah, this patch brings a ton of good stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's start with some basic stuff and then get to the real... No. You know what? I'm going to go with the biggest thing for this patch instead. Do it in reverse order. Because usually you bring up the stuff no one cares about and then the important stuff. Biggest thing of this patch, oh my goodness, wish this was around when I was first starting, it would have helped so much. One match played will now give you a commander. Win or lose, one match played. You get Stephen Beatty, which is a nice spotting one. That's Survival Instincts. The proc that he can have is something you get on a bunch of other commanders, but they all take a lot more time to unlock, usually. Like Arashi is, I think, for hitting tier 5. Not that one. That one. Yeah, and he gets it, but you'd have to level him a bit, and you also would have to reach tier 5 if you didn't naturally roll it with merit. But, yeah, one match played gives you a commander that increases your spotting quite a bit. Rangefinders, which increase your spotting quite a bit. Definitely recommend this as a destroyer, and it's free to swap between any ship. So you start out in your tier 1, you put this on after a match played, you get to tier 2, you can take it without costing gold or anything else and put it on your next one. Although you have to, so you could also just do that. It also gives you 7 days of VIP, so that as a new player will help a lot, or old players helps you as well. Fight in 2 auto-matched battles, so your second match you play gives you Luckner, which is seriously up there for most important commanders. As far as destroyers go, I would argue probably tied for first with maybe Casper Mass. He's that important kind of thing. So this single guy is like a major buff to new players. It will level the playing field as much as you can. This is a skill-based game. But it will help significantly. Plus the rangefinders, of course. Yeah, I can't stress how important he is for destroyers, and I use him in everything I have, not counting everything but carriers, actually, I think. Because it is nice. I mean, that extra disguise 5%, and then highly recommend making him 3-star for the extra disguise on top of it. 7% disguise, making up numbers here, say it gives you 10 seconds to aim at a battleship that's moving towards you, I guess. I don't know. It's less than that, I think. But let's say it's 10 seconds for argument's sake. That 10 seconds advantage that you have on that other battleship gives you the time to turn your guns to aim at him. And take your sweet time in aiming to make it as accurate as possible. Versus if you didn't have it, he didn't have it, you both saw each other spontaneously, and either hip firing or you're getting shot at, so stress of battle. Whereas this gives you a little bit of leeway. Say your guns were aiming the opposite direction, you wouldn't have the time to aim at the guy. Anyways, very important commander. On to the next thing. They added Road to Greatness, which upon reaching level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tier ships, you get 2 commander books that provide 50,000 experience to your commanders, which gives them an instant jump to, I think it'd be just shy of level 4? No, just shy of level 5, sorry, it's like 4.5. So in the case of Otto Lindman, which you get instantly if you claim the repulse in a different video, increases your aiming speed and repair speed of artillery by 10% as a battleship captain. Instead of having to play through a few matches to get there, you get it instantly. Or, any other commander, same thing. You can pick and choose how you'd want to do it. That's not it. You would right-click him, and how it says Unmount, Rarity Promotion, and Preview, there would be something in between these saying Item, or Use Item, something like that. And then you would select the book, and use it on him, and accept. And I think it might actually give you like a little preview window that pops up saying, this is what it'll be when you use it. I could be wrong, I don't know. But yeah, it ends up giving you 15 total books if you were to reach tier 6, tier 2 to 6, and that's 750,000 commander experience. I don't know how many levels that would be if you focus them all on one, but I mean that makes it so you can upgrade, at least 15 commanders if you felt like it to instantly gain some of their stats to use as you wish. And you might be able to sell the book as well. I don't know. Never thought about it. I'll comment on the video and say if you can or not on my other account. I'm using this account because it actually can see all of these new things. So as a new player, you would play your match, get your commander. You reach tier 2. You get the commander book to upgrade your commander. You get, that's not it, New Star on the Sea, which is also the qualification missions, which for level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get 150 qualification. You would spend it. Rarity promotion, and it says to make a 3-star into that, it's 1,000. But for like a 1-star to a 2 is, I think, like 100, and then 300 or so. So I think like 400 total or less to make like Luckner into Elite, which I highly recommend. What are some other changes? Commanders, yes, they made, these had been 1800 merit. They then dropped them a patch or two ago to 1200 merit, and they now with this patch dropped it down to 900 merit per commander if you want to individually choose. Not necessarily a bad idea now because it's like half the cost it used to be. They also added James Johnson, which is a carrier commander for fighters, fighter-focused carrier commander, with Spitfire if you choose to upgrade him to that. Otherwise, 10% fighter damage, 2% dodge, and 2% steering, in addition to, dang, he really does get a lot of stuff. Aerial Circus is active if you choose to use him for that. Anything else? Oh yeah, duh. They got rid of bot mode, which I am kind of happy about and not. Like, you know, like bittersweet, I guess, because it did allow brand new level 1 players the ability to, if say queues were slow because just not a lot of people were on, or you tried playing at like 2 a.m., although it is an international server. Yeah, whatever. If you wanted to just basically burn through tier 1 very quickly, you could do a bot match or two. But the bots, and it's not permanently gone, it's just they removed it for now because it was not in a very good state. If you played it, you saw torpedo hell, and I'll see if I have any footage of that. But torpedoes everywhere. Oh my goodness, it was like playing a bullet hell or Toho game, or you know, that kind of thing. And also the pathing wasn't the best because it was really just kind of like as a filler. Hey, do people actually like this mode? Sort of a test run, if you will. So it was very basic. But say if a battleship happened to spawn in front of destroyers and they all decided to take the same AI path, you could end up with a blob of like anywhere from 2 to 10. Although I think the max I've seen in a blob was like 6. But 6 ships that are basically, you know, creating like a Transformer, Power Rangers level ship. And it was not good. So they're going to be upgrading the AI, making it better. Yeah. Anything else? I think that's it. They did optimize the matchmaking again. I haven't noticed any altogether too unbalanced matches, so I mean I think it's working, and I haven't really sat in queue for that long. I mean, of course, if there's like no tier 8s on and you try and queue tier 8, your queue is going to be bad. Simple as that. I mean, you kind of have to work with what the queue's giving you, if you will. But I mean, even yesterday, patch day, I was playing in tier 8s, 9s, and getting matches with it once people realized, hey, there were people queuing. Within a few minutes, actually. I think like maybe a 5-minute queue, but that was for like a 6v6? Or 8v8? Bigger than normal matches, basically, is the reason why that queue was longer. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, these. If you choose to spend gold on this, there are currently some discounts in place for commanders. I don't know if I would necessarily do it, but you know, whatever, it's your money. They had been 9,800, it's now 6,860 for Musil and Mass, which are good commanders, I will give them that. 9,800 down to 6,860 again for the submarine package, which is Shkepi, Kogish, and Suke. Some of these names are hard. CV1 is Mark Mishker. And James Doolittle. Doolittle is an important one, but you don't need him right away. You can wait to try and get him. Francois Darlan, and Matsuda Chiaki. He's good for AA, actually. But, yeah, just reduce cost for these. And then I think that was it. Yeah, there you go. Video. New players definitely will be better off in this patch forward. Highly recommend upgrading that Felix von Luckner to Elite. I don't know about Excellent. Maybe eventually getting him to Excellent, but for now, definitely recommend to anybody to get him to Elite. He's a great commander. And the commander books. Oh yeah, they had planned on getting rid of, making it so you have, if you got to Rear Admiral rank, which is right there, you had to play tier 7. They were planning on that. They canceled it. You can still gain rank in anything, because they have their reasons. I don't know. So there's that. Questions, comments, suggestions, toss them my way. In the comments area, or poke me in game, or whatever. Thanks for watching. See you in Steel Ocean.